I have a confession to make. I'd like to say that my partner is always right. And I ain't afraid to say it. And I know there's a lot of people in here that need to say that their partners are always right, but mine is always right. We had our honeymoon a couple years ago when we went to Thailand. Now, one of the main things she told me that she knew that I had to bring were sandals. I hate sandals. I don't like to expose my feet. That is the one thing that is not that sexy on me, and I'm not afraid to say it, okay? So I brought Crocs instead. So one amazing thing about Thailand, if you've never been there, are the beaches. The beaches are absolutely amazing. We went to Koh Lanta, Koh Phi Phi, all these amazing places. But for some weird reason, my feet started to itch in between my toes, my right foot. And okay, this is my honeymoon, so I don't want to, say that I don't want to go swimming. I don't want to be, I don't want to do anything, so I just sucked it up and did it. It felt, when I got in the water, it felt like, when you're cooking shrimp and you're sizzling? The salt water felt like that between my toes. But I didn't say anything because I had to suck it up because it's for the team and it's the honeymoon, all that shit. So each day it got worse, and there started to be blisters, and it was pink and yellow, and it did not smell. It smelled bad, and I cannot believe I'm telling you guys this right now. So one morning, I actually looked down, and my foot is swollen, huge. It looked like a brown marshmallow. And all of a sudden, it's nasty. And I looked at her and I was like, baby, look, this has been amazing. I'm having a great time with you, but my foot is on fire and I have no idea what it is and it smells bad and we need to go to the hospital in Thailand. So she agreed, and we get in a Thai cab and go to this Catholic hospital in Thailand. And right when we walk up to the door, there's this cute little Thai nurse who summons me and puts me in a wheelchair. And she's like, come on, honey. So she brings me into the emergency room. And at that moment, I'm like, oh my God, emergency room is stressful. There's gonna be people everywhere. There were 2 little sick kids and me. And it was totally chill and relaxed. And then they take me into the room. Now, at this point, I'm trying to have my male pride. I'm trying to say that everything's fine. It hurts. I'm a little dizzy. I don't know what to do. I'm sitting on this thing. There's 2 little Thai doctor men talking in Thai about my feet. And they bring my foot up, and they look at my foot. And the nurse looks at it and looks away. And I look at her, and I look at my partner. She can't look at it. The Thai men are talking about what to do, and he comes over to me, he says, Vin, now, do you know what athlete's foot is? And I'm like, yeah, I'm an athlete. I had athlete's foot all the time, in college, and you put a little baby powder, you'll be fine. In Thailand, because of the temperatures are usually 110 degrees, that the fungus between my toes started to grow and live there. So my skin was torn apart, and they said, we actually need to clean it. And I said, what? And they said, we actually need to take a gauze and floss between your toes. And I said, no, you're not. And I remember at that moment, okay, Vin, you gotta have your male pride. Your partner's here. This is your honeymoon. I can't understand anything what these people are saying. They need to take care of me. I have to do it. So they put my foot up. The lady looks at me, takes a bandage, puts alcohol and solution between my toes. Between my toes. And I lost it. I started to cry, and I said, leave me alone, I can't take this shit. And I looked at my partner, and I said, look, I'm sorry, I can't do this anymore. And I lost it. The next day, I had to go back. They gave me so many drugs. It was amazing. I felt great. Now, the next day, when I went back, stop. The next day, the doctor actually asked me, he was like, so Vin, do you have a swollen lymph node? And I was like, what? He goes, I think you probably have one. I had, in your lymph nodes are here and here, right? Somewhere. It was right here, and it was swollen. It was a huge golf ball. And he said, well, you see it? And I was like, oh yeah. So I just went down. And it was a huge thing. It was because of the poison from my toes tried to go up in my bloodstream, and something could have happened. And it was all because I didn't listen to my partner and wear sandals, and I had Crocs, and it was a bad idea. Thank you.